Hey guys, welcome to the epidemic. My name is Narb, and this is yet another Saturday video where we go over stuff that has some sort of importance in the Halo universe. Today's topic deals with something that I've debated about for a long time here in this Forge community, and just like everybody seems to have a different opinion about it. What I'm talking about is gameplay versus aesthetics. This principle has been around for so long, and it obviously comes up the most when people, decide to play your map and maybe give some feedback. But more often than not, I see players just stubbornly stick to one side of the debate, which I believe is incorrect. Keep in mind that all of this is just my opinion, and by no means is there really a correct answer to this subject. So let me give you a scenario. A player decides to test out his map. The lobby then plays the map. Afterwards, the Forger wants to hear some feedback. Most of the lobby agrees that the map plays fairly well, but say it could have visually looked a lot better. The Forger then proceeds to say, well, that doesn't really matter, because aesthetics aren't as important as gameplay. Is the Forger wrong? Well, yes and no. I would say that the primary focus of your map, when making it first, should be on the gameplay. It doesn't matter how good the map looks right away, because nobody wants to play on a broken map, even if it looks good. But here's the problem. Sometimes Forgers take that way too seriously. They will completely disregard the idea of appearance and only focus on gameplay. Anyone can copy and paste a pretty solid layout on a Forge canvas, but a lot of the skill behind being a Forger is being able to make your map unique. You need to have that artistic vision and be able to make things look the way you want them to be. Boring maps are just boring. I don't really agree with people who say visuals aren't important, because in reality, they really are. Let me just show you some before and afters of my map Cinder. Cinder is a map that I just recently featured, and overall it plays pretty fair, and I tried to make everything look as visually pleasing as I could. Personally, that is my favorite part of making maps. Little details can really just help make the difference. But just look at how boring the map is without these additions. The map plays exactly the same without them, but in all honesty, which would you rather play? The sloppy gray version or the one with more colors? This really just comes down to personal preference, but I myself would much rather play on the more detailed version. It's almost like buying a car. If you have two models that drive and function the exact same way but visually look very different, you'd probably pick the more stylish car because, why not? But you still have to be careful about this. You shouldn't be the kind of person that only cares about the looks. A map could look fantastic but play terribly. That doesn't make the map a good map necessarily. Maybe it would be a good aesthetic map, but certainly not a solid competitive map. At the end of all of this, here's what I'd say. To be a good, well-rounded Forger, you need to be able to master both of these principles. A Forger who can only perfect one of these still has a lot of room to improve on. I wouldn't say either one is more important than the other either. Gameplay and aesthetics need to be treated equally. If you're able to balance these two together, then, well, hey, congratulations. You've successfully made a good map. And by the way, my two favorite maps that demonstrate this the best would probably have to be Angst and The Knowing, which were maps that were in Halo Reach. This again is just my personal opinion. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little insight about it, and it's just been a touchy subject for a while, and I thought we should shed some light on it. I'd love to hear where you guys stand on this issue, so if you feel like sharing, please leave a comment down below. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the near future.